Well, good evening, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And me and my sister went into town, ran errands, got tarps so we could start winterizing stuff. And she came down here with me to drop my feed and my extra pine shavings and some tarps and stuff. And as you can see, there is now a new green tarp over the radio blue tarp. I figured it'd be just as easy to cover it that way, and I wanted to get that done before this cold snap. It makes it feel 5-10 degrees warmer in there just having that coverage. So did that. We went up to Mother's and she's got an outside porch that's screened, and we took 2 of the 8x10 tarps, halved them in 2, and covered up the back part of her patio porch that's screened in to block off the wind. Got that all done. I got the blanket set in my sister's greenhouse ready to put on her plants. And then I had a little blue tarp. I know it's not the prettiest, but I figured I'd come and try to block off some of this wind to make it a whole lot warmer. And there goes the dog playing again. Make it a whole lot warmer in here in case Grace needed to get in here because it was so cold. Last night, it was funny. All the chickens put themselves up. Now, the other little girl was up here. You can't go out there no more. You got to come up here. You got to come up here. We closed it off so it'd keep y'all warm. You can come up here and sit. Up here on this one. Come on, up here. Anyway, the other girl like her that had been gone for 2 days, she was back again today. And now she's gone again. So she most definitely has a nest. And they're going to be funny because they keep hitting this thing because they're used to sitting up here and roosting. And they're not going to be able to do that. They could do it here. And the only thing I haven't done is fed the other ones, and I'll take y'all over there after I go put up my buckets, and I'll be right back. So I figured I'd show you what I did yesterday. I just got a regular old drop cloth, trying to reduce some of the space that the heater has to heat. So hopefully, even though the heat rises, the heat will come out and hopefully go this way. I should probably set it on the ground, which is probably what I'm going to do. But that way it can keep all of these plants. I covered everything up in plastic. It's made kind of like a wall of plastic. And these guys over here really don't need any coverage because the heat's going to be blowing. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and move that milk house heater down here. If I can get the cord down here, that way, I'll move it over this way some. And it's not the levelest. There we go. That way, it can blow out. I really don't like it sitting back here. But anyway, it'll set out and get heat in here, and I'll probably rearrange it. So, and the girls up here, they're all doing good. They're still got their little problems, but there's 3 of them in here, and they're eating and they're drinking and they're healthy, besides the fowl pox. And I'm still waiting for the medicine to come in. I got some which I put on them yesterday, and it seemed to help them a little bit, but the other ones, they're not picking at each other, so that's fine. But they've got plenty of water. I went and we've filled up all those, so we've got 8 gallons, and then another, what I had some apple cider vinegar in, fill that up. So in case the water freezes, we'll have water, because it should not freeze in here unless we lose power, but it still should stay warmer in here than it does outside. So let me, I think I want to move this heater, and then I'll be back. I put it back up on the shelf, but just raised it up off the ground, so it should keep it all warm enough in here And I'm not really worried about tonight. Worried about tomorrow night. So I'm gonna go take care of the other chickens, and we'll be back. And as you can see, the lights are already coming on, so I've got a little bit of a late start, and went and got some more pine shavings, so we're good there. And my other gloves. Never can have too many pairs of gloves. We're gonna go feed the other chickens, and I'll be back. I already filled up all their waterers. I haven't had anything to freeze. This froze a little bit, but it wasn't solid. I don't know where they're going. They must see a squirrel. Junior, get back over here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Maggie. Come on. Junior, come. One thing he does is listen. He's still out. He'll put himself. He's already been fed. I fed him a while ago. So, see, I put another tarp up, and look, it's staying. Yay. So, yesterday I came in here and already cleaned out the water, and they done got shavings in it. But they've got a water there, water there, water there, water there, and then there's one over here, and he has some. So, I put more pine shavings down here. Mister's got more in his pen. And I put another layer in here. And they're already getting in there. So they'll be, it's plenty warm in here. Yesterday when the wind was blowing, I even came in here and it was real warm. So I tried to throw some of the pine shavings up against the wall just to block out any drafts. This is the only really air where it can come on through, and then up at the top. So let me get these girls fed. I'm gonna pretty much fill that thing up, because I've been making them stay in until it warms up, because like I said yesterday, I don't want to have to deal with frostbite and everything else. So there's a couple girls that still have some of it over here, but they're doing fine unless they show signs of being ill. I know I should separate them, but I mean, that little brooder's just not made for big hens. So let me get them fed, and I'll be back with y'all. Yep, on the roost. And what I've been doing is composting and then covering more pine shavings. So in the evening, when it gets cold with that everything composting, it'll raise heat up over those roosts and help keep them warm. They pretty much keep each other warm inside the house. And I've got 3 gallons of water over here, but in here it's never froze. It doesn't matter how cold it's gotten, the water's never been iced over or anything. So this air barrier kind of helps keep, plus all the heat from them too, and everything composting. So let me lock the door and we'll move on along. I did staple the plastic down on here. I mean, I've always left that open to have some air circulation in there, but that side over there is pretty much closed off, and I don't know who did that. I'll come back down here in a little bit and lock all the roosters up. Well, this group of chickens. That way they're all in here. I don't have to worry about any of them being cold. I fixed the roost bar because they had knocked it down, so I got that back up. So now I'm gonna take the side by side and get it parked up by the trailer, so if I need it, I've got it. The dogs, I don't have to worry about nothing because they stay inside in the nighttime. Maggie, I've been making her stay inside in the nighttime. So let me get the side by side, head up to the trailer. Before I head back up there, I want to tell y'all one more thing. It's very, 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 very important, and I'm glad I turned around and looked. I unhooked all the water hoses from the spigot up there. I unhooked it from the splitter. I sprayed and drained as much water as I could out of the hoses. So just in case it does freeze. The water's all drained out of there. The hoses are fine. I'll be able to use it. I do need to get some, what are the little black thing? Zip ties, and put 2 or 3 more up there over the spigot, as y'all barely see where a little bit of, I don't know if y'all can even see it. There's a little bit of metal showing. So let me grab a couple of them, and I'll head up that way. All this, the first year I was here, and as you can see down here at the bottom is opened up. I just put one here to pull this in, and I may put another one here, and I'll probably put 2 down here. So it's wrapped up pretty good. I haven't had any problem. Well, it's a frosty spigot, so it shouldn't freeze anyway, but I haven't had any problem with them. Haven't had any problem with this spigot that I have over there. So let me get this done so I can go in. You can see I put quite a few more than I intended on there, but I figured I'd just reinforce everything and cover up the gaps. So yeah, I'll come back and cut those off when I have either a knife or my nippers with me. All right, be back shortly. What I do is close up this. I put a 24 pack of water in the back of the truck. I've got one here, and I've got one down there in behind that trash can. All that little corner down there, as you can see, is insulated because I had the propane tank there for this cooker that's in here. But yeah, that's it for today. Got a project at Mother's that we're gonna do. Instead of just closing in her little steps, we're gonna close in the back side of her carport for her. She's got some metal up there, and I think we're gonna have enough, and I think I'm gonna use some of those 1x4 by, I think they're 16 foot, to put the strapping boards, because hers is just this aluminum stuff, and get some self-tapping screws to put that on, and then the metal on. So hope everybody is prepared for this cold snap that's in the way of it. I had done a little bit yesterday and finished up doing what I could for today. I mean, you can only do so much, and just hopefully everything's prepared. I did put more hay in Dutton's pen and in his doghouse, and then Mom has the hoe bale she can get there. Just trying to, you know, keep the animals warm and everything. The boys didn't work today. They had some personal things that they need to get taken care of, so their families would be safe from this cold weather that's coming in. And we might not see them till Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the weather. And don't know if Bricky's want me to come and get her, but it'll probably be tomorrow, depending on the weather. And hopefully, if she does, it'll be early in the morning before all the bad weather sets in. So I'm getting my eggs. They've still laying, but they have, since it's got cold, with all this cold wind and stuff, they actually have really fell off. I was getting almost a dozen a day, and now I'm down to about 7 or 8, which in turn I turn around every morning and feed back to them as in the form of scrambled eggs. Yeah, I've been feeding all the chickens scrambled eggs because I was out of their mealworms. So with that said, there's Camo. Y'all have a nice weekend, the rest of the weekend, and this cold snap, Martin Luther King Day. Stay safe. Yeah, tell them safe. Yeah, tell them safe. Stay safe. And if you like the content, hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, come on over to the channel. We'd love to have you. Love to share our life with you. And hit the notification bell, so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And God bless you all. Stay safe.